I wanna ask a quick question.
Yes.
Everybody's going international collaborations outside. Do you think the fact that your language is so not necessarily unlike Nigeria, which has the universal pidgin that everybody gets, do you think part of the difficulty Ghanaian music is having transcending as quickly as Nigerian artists, for example, are transcending, is the fact that your language is quite beautiful, but we can't even break down or pick up relatively what is being said. Unlike maybe when you put pidgin for Nigerians and the average person can 2 + 2. Do you think the fact that your language is not necessarily as universal has affected the fact that
that can play a part, but that cannot be like the ultimate reason. I think the reason is the fact that you guys have a movement. If there is a movement, it's fun to watch and fun to join. America has had a movement. They are into themselves than anybody else. They don't look back to check who's coming. And that naturally is a
propeller.
Yes, like a psychology thing. So now it makes you want to join it. And Nigeria has had it for a very long time. You guys, as much as you think, because it's your daily life, so you don't see it. So me from the outside, what I see is you guys are so into your stuff that anybody who looks at it wants to be a part of it.
Right.
So when there is a movement, whatever you do sits on the movement and it makes it easier to go. So when you invade as Nigeria, if I go to London, I go to the club and it's an African club, automatically you think it's a Nigerian club.
Yeah, true.
And a bunch of
Nigerian music
are all
as well.
Nigerians. It's a whole movement that
Okay.
makes you appreciate the music. Because I don't think I understand what Naira Marley is saying.
Some of us here
But it's still
understand.
huge.
Yeah, it's so huge. Yeah,
They play it out there. So it's just so now he is riding on the fact that you guys have a movement.
Right.
Because if we were doing that and it's from a country where nobody knows what they're doing, it would be hard for us to go and listen to it. So it's a whole invasion system. It starts with the citizens, the media, the artists. The artists are actually that's the icing on the cake. I think if typical Nigerians are in the States and they are into themselves, when they get into the car, they're going to play their Nigerian music. Parties is only Nigeria.
Sure.
Club only Nigerian music. If you are close to them, by the time you realize I have a friend who's in China now. This girl is singing the Chinese music because she doesn't have access to listen to Afrobeat.
Afrobeat, yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. That's what
it.
Nigeria has been doing. So until Ghana can also have that type of movement. And see, when Azonto came and Azonto was,
it was everywhere. It was everywhere.
Didn't care whether you understood it or not.
Yeah, it was everywhere.
Plus, if you get what we are saying, which we do, Kiddy sings in English sometimes. We have Kamido, we have R2Bs. Even myself, I put in some English in there. But it's just that we need to have a movement that mattresses what we are doing.
Yeah, but already